GeoGuesser a couple days ago, right? And that inspired me, okay? I realized how little I know about the world and what's wrong with me. So I'm doing a thing where I am studying a different country every day, okay? Yesterday I studied Laos. And I was reading about it. I was watching vlogs about it. And I really never knew much about Laos. And it looks very beautiful. It's near Thailand. There's a river that literally, like, you can just go across the river, and then Thailand's right there. And then it's by, like, near Cambodia. And I was looking at a map. And then something. It is the most bombed nation in the history of ever, with like 2 million tons of like bombs. Yeah, no, it's really sad. Yeah, because I was reading, it was like the Cold War. Was it the World War II? Oh gosh, I'm really bad when it comes to history and stuff and like remembering little things. But it was they were like a neutral territory, but like in the Cold War, it became like the zone, like. So why start with Laos? Because I was just looking at a map of the entire world, scrolling through the whole thing, just going from, I don't know, just going. And like, did you know I didn't even know New Zealand was south of Australia? If you asked me, I would have thought it was north, but it's not. Australia and New Zealand is south. I literally didn't know these things. I'm like, I know some things, but I've always been kind of bad at geography. So I looked at it on a map and I was like, whoa, this is where all these things are relative to each other. Like, I didn't even know Japan was an island, okay? These are things I just did not pay attention to when I was studying earlier in school. I would like kind of learn it and then I would forget it. And I just like, what? So I didn't really know. So then like coming out of school, I like knew nothing. I've always been really bad at history and really bad at geography. Yeah, it's just like my weakness. I know it's bad. So listen, I think it's okay because I want to learn. I want to be better at this stuff, but I realize like I have really little knowledge about like a lot of places, and I'm like, I'm gonna go study. So yesterday I studied Laos. Today I studied a little bit about. Oh God. The country of it's South Africa. But it's not South Africa. It's north of South Africa, but it's like it starts with a B. I know what the flag looks like. Oh God. Okay, it has a really great park in there. The safaris are a great. Botswana. Yeah, so I was watching some vlogs of Botswana. People like, I don't know, I like when people do vlogs of the places so I can get like a nice little like view of it, and they go on around for like the street food in Laos. Looked really amazing. And she went on this hunt. It was like this girl from Australia, and she went on a hunt for food, for this sandwich, like the Laos version of like a banh mi. And then she was like going from place to place, and she learned some of the language. Anyways, so then yeah, so learn a little bit about Botswana, and there's safari, and then there's a guy who he woke up super early to go on the safari there, and I forgot what the park was, man. But I'm gonna do it. Like not like super in depth every single day, but like kind of just like 10 minutes. Just go over every country a little bit. Tomorrow I will be studying the country of. What country is it? I'm kind of just going based off of it's GeoGuesser. They have like all the flags, so I'm just gonna go left to right. So Botswana was just like the first one there, and then there's Eswatini tomorrow, and then Ghana, then Kenya, then Lesotho, then Madagascar, Nigeria, Rwanda, Senegal, South Africa. I'll just do these. I don't even know what order they're picking. Then it's Tunisia. Uganda, Bangladesh. There's just so many countries I know very little about. And I'm gonna learn. And then Cambodia, Christmas Island, India, Indonesia, Israel, Japan, Jordan. So many. Yeah, the first ones are all Africa. Pretty much all of them. I was just like, I was like, damn, I really don't know all the countries. Not every country is on GeoGuesser. I'll do all the countries. I'll start there. Just a little bit day by day, And then, and it's very interesting. it made me want to travel more. And so then, okay, but what color dirt do they have? I'm not going to get into that as much. Tomorrow, anyways, yeah, so sometimes it's good to acknowledge, like, the things you're weak at. Like, I'm just, like, not great with geography. I'm like, what the heck? I got an A on my countries and capitals test in 7th grade. I remember that. It was all the European countries and capitals, and that's about it. So it's good, I feel like, to acknowledge sometimes the things I'm not as good at in life, and I'm doing better. I'm on my 24th day streak of Duolingo. I'm popping off. I have officially been journaling since January 9th, every single day. I have a whole thing. I've journaled every day. So I've been doing basically a list of daily things, and I'm like so good at remembering to do them that I kind of just want to add to it, like habit stacking. I read a book earlier this year called Atomic Habits, and that was like a big thing. Well, the big thing was it was called habit stacking, where you like stack, one thing would be like you go to the gym and you only like watch your favorite TV show when you're like at the gym, so like it motivates you. But it's like, you stack your habits together essentially. So I was like, well, one of my habits already is journaling, and then every time I journal, I just do Duolingo too. I just like snip. And so then I'll just add my country study in there. Contexto is whack. I have agreed that, and Contexto is kind of whack. I don't know if I love Contexto. Wordle is superior. Yeah. Well, you don't have to know everything about the world, but it's amazing you want to know more. That's a start already. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Like, I don't blame myself for not knowing everything. There's tons of things I just don't know. People start talking, and I'm like, what? When Hassan starts talking, I'm like, whoa, I'm dumb. Like, I just don't know what he's saying half the time. And I'm like, this is bad. What's wrong with me?
Do your leg hurt? 'Cause you've been